Okay, next we want to talk about cover two here at Grandview and how we play it and what we do. We talked about cover three, how the big stressor is on the corners here of being able to midpoint 1 and 2 on a vertical throw. The stressor on cover two for us at least is obviously the Mike back. We basically play a Tampa 2 type style where that Mike's got to take the middle of the field. And then the safeties have to be able to take a vertical for 1 and 2. So we need to do a good job on our corner play and being able to take some of that stress off of our safeties. On our cover two technique with our corners, we really want to, once again, move our feet, be able to move our feet, then use our hands to funnel that number one receiver inside. If he does get that outside stem, we want to make sure we get him out of bounds and still keep our eyes inside of number two. We want to lock in a number two, figure out his route concept, determine the route, and then drive on it. For our strong safety, or our stud, we call him, all he's going to be is 5 yards in between 2 and 3, or he's going to be number 2 in the end man of the line of scrimmage. He's got the hook on the hash, whatever side that he's on there. The depth, he needs to get quite a bit of depth. He needs to try to carry number 2 as far as possible, get hands on number 2, but carry him no more than 12 yards for us, but at least help out that safety of really funneling 1 and 2 inside to him. Our free and neck have to do a great job. We talked about these are the stressor in cover 2 concept. For us, he's going to slow puddle out of there, get a little angle towards number 1, be able to make sure that I can get out to 1 if that number 2 receiver breaks out on an out route right now. As you can see here, with a 3x1 set to a nub side, we want to do a good job with our corners. Still want to hold that cover 4 shell as long as possible. Corner's going to drop down 6 yards, square up, move his feet, then use his hands, funnel him inside. Our stud over here, down here at the bottom, he's going 2 to 1. He's going to make sure to get hands on 2, funnel him inside, outside. They do a really good job, and this really helps out this safety down here on the boundary side here. Not putting a lot of stress on him. He doesn't have to cover a lot of ground. He can cover 2 people at once. Does a really good job here, down here in the bottom. So our stud here is going to go 2 to 1, figure out the route concept, to crosser coming his way. Does a pretty good job. Almost gets a flag here for hitting him late. But as you can see, to a nub side up top, we're 2x5 by this corner. We're just looking for any kind of crosser right now, anything coming his way to a back coming out of the backfield. Pretty good play. Okay, 20 personnel here. On cover 2, we're going to hold the shell as long as possible. Our corner down here does a pretty good job holding it pretty good. I'd like to see him stay square, move his feet, then get his hands on. Doesn't do a great job of that, but now he's going to midpoint in between 1 and 2. Pretty good job. Not letting the quarterback make a clear decision. Now he's just going to throw it as far as he possibly can. Our safety's in a cover 2, deep half. He better knock this down anyways or go pick this. The corner down here does a pretty good job. Corner up top, he needs to keep staying square. Needs to get him out of bounds. That's not a very good job. Puts a lot of stress on that safety to get all the way out to the sideline if they want to throw that window.